Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can tell by the title below guys, we're gonna make a quick and easy pot roast basically. Actually more like a beef stew. So I'm going ahead, I'm washing my chuck roast. Um Me personally, I like to wash everything that I cook over here. That's your preference. Whatever you do in your kitchen is whatever you do in your kitchen. That's why I don't eat everybody cooking. But what I'm gonna do over here today is I'm gonna make sure I wash the meat. Normally, you can do it with some lime and whatnot, but baby, I was being a little lazy, so I rinsed it off with some water. If you got a problem with it, you got a problem with it, baby. You're not eating it. Anyways, so I'm gonna make sure I wash it up really quickly. And then I have a little bit of beef stew meat and then a little bit of the chuck roast. So I just mix that together and I'm gonna wash it out. Make sure I wash it really good, and I'm gonna go ahead and season it really good because who trying to eat some unbland food? Like I don't know. That just never been in my vocabulary. And y'all wonder why I'm big now. But anyways, so we not even gonna talk about that because I feel like that's just yeah out of pocket. But as y'all could tell, I don't know if y'all getting OCD or whatever from the way I'm doing this right here, but this is how I'm doing it. I just felt like it was quick and easy, and yeah, I just felt like it was quick and easy. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure you wash that really good, and then you're gonna go ahead and we're gonna season. But what I forgot to tell y'all is that you need to put the crock pot on high, and you need to pour a little bit of beef broth in there with a little bit of water, just to get that crock pot hot. Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna cook half of this on the stove, like on the cast iron skillet, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the rest of it in the crock pot all together and boil it, and we're gonna cook it the rest of the way through. So basically, it's just like an easy and quick meal. Like we only do easy and quick meals over here, and as y'all continue to keep watching my cooking videos, you'll tell that I'm gonna have a lot of quick and easy meals up there because like. I feel like life is life, and you just need a quick little easy meal that's gonna fill your stomach, that's gonna be fulfilling, and you don't gotta do much. Like you don't gotta do much to really be eating like a really, 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 really good food. And I just feel like a good, right? Everybody can't cook, but like you can try a little bit. But then there's some people that just can't be in the motherfucking kitchen. Period. And I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. As long as you got somebody that know how to cook. But I grew up, just cooking, so I just love cooking. So if y'all want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments because I'm always down to do more cooking videos and more voiceovers because y'all know my personality, child. If y'all OG A Smile member, y'all know how we get down on this channel. I feel like I'm talking too much, but yeah, we gonna ramble a little bit up in this video. Just stay with me. So as I'm continuing to watching this, I ended up noticing that I seen a little bit of fat in there, so I did cut off some of the fat, and cause you don't want too much fat, but you want a little bit of fat, cause the fat do give a little bit of flavor, a little bit of seasoning to it. If you know, you know. But you don't want too much because when you eating this, you don't want to be biting into no fatty piece of meat. No, no, you want it to be savory, delectable, and all that, all the above. So make sure you take your time with this. I feel like this part right here might be the most time consuming, basically because you trying to make sure the meat is washed, but after you get that in the pot, you cook it with onions and peppers. And your seasonings, and you get your beef broth with your carrots. Cause I'm gonna throw a little carrots, some potatoes in here. That's why I said this is really just whatever you got in your kitchen. Baby, if I would have had some mixed vegetables, I would do some mixed vegetables in there. But that's just all I had in the kitchen. So you know what? The number one about being a chef, you got to know how to innovate. Because if you can't innovate, I think that's what the word is, innovate. And you can't come up with stuff off the fly, some good stuff off the fly. Cause like, don't be just mixing shit now. Because when you mix shit, then that's when the shit start coming out nasty. And that's what be wrong with y'all. Y'all know Thanksgiving is coming up. Ain't no experimenting in the kitchen for Thanksgiving, baby. We need straightforward, good, savory food. We don't need you trying something off of TikTok, baby. Mm-mm. Having our stomachs fucked up for Thanksgiving. We trying to be big bags, for real, for real. Team big bags, you know. So why don't do it. Don't play in our face this Thanksgiving, okay? We already depressed because inflation and this goddamn election, baby. Don't play in our face again. So guys, I know we're still on this meat, but we're gonna cut off. We're gonna cut from this real quick. So here go my hot water in here with my beef broth. You don't have to normally use organic beef broth, but that's just what I had, and that's what I use. So you're gonna pour like maybe a good quarter of it in there. You don't want to pour too much in there, but you want to get that hot because you want to get. You're gonna make sure that like this is going like nice and smoothly because because you definitely do not want this not to be cooking. And if you did not already turn your crock pot on high before doing this, then you fucked up. But this is the meat. I done cooked it down through my seasoning. I threw a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, some Creole seasoning, some Lorry salt seasoning. And I threw a couple other things in there, but I really can't remember. And then this is just the pieces of the steaks that I'm cooking. I'm gonna sear them on both sides. Then I'm gonna chop them up. I'm gonna just add them into the crock pot. But we had limited resources. I'm using a knife. Yes, I'm not supposed to be using a knife. It's a cast iron pot. Blah blah blah. Argue me with me in the comments. But baby, this is what we doing. We just doing easy, quick and easy. Don't judge. Don't judge. Just look at the meal and be like, "Ooh, that look good." So while we're letting this cook on both sides, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes on each side, we're gonna make sure we're gonna get our potatoes and we're gonna make sure we have our carrots. Go ahead and chop those up while we have our hot water and our beef broth warming up in the crock pot. You want to make sure that is coming up to a little boil before you add everything in there, just so that it goes quicker. And you want to make sure you want to cut the tomato. I mean, not tomatoes, but you want to cut the potatoes a little bit smaller, just because you do want them to cook really good. So I go ahead and I cook that down. So now it's into a little slurry. It's getting a little bit thicker with the gravy, and I'm gonna go ahead and let that in. So now I have my pot all together with my potatoes, my carrots, my beef broth. I'm gonna go ahead and let that simmer for about 2.5 hours. Actually about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then dinner is served. And then I went ahead and made some rice with this, guys. But this is gonna be it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share some with your friends and family, guys. The camera did die, so I couldn't show y'all my full plate. But just know this shit was good. But I'll see you guys in the next one. A smile. Peace.